Hello, travelers. This is part 2 of our 7-day trip to Kauai in 2022. We sure hope you enjoy all of our activities. We sure ask you to like and subscribe to our channel. And on behalf of Lisa, thank you so much. Enjoy.
Some people are like, I don't want to wear fins. Yeah.
Here we are.
Yes.
Checking in for...
And Lisa, you said, yeah, not here. I'm going to take her off the list.
This is O Dark 30 inside of Tahiti Nui.
Ikaulu vehi vehi o ka malo I ka mali
Loaded up.
We're up in the front. Mississippi. All right, you guys.
makikai o no livai wahine
Okay, we're out on the boat now, screened up. You can see others are doing the same thing. Here we go. We're going to sit up front. Get the morning spray. Hopefully you're as impressed with the view that we're taking from Hanalei Bay as we are impressed. If you can see the reef out there, that's where they're going out to surf in the morning. Maybe see the surfers out there. But we'll be boarding our next group fairly soon, and we'll get started.
Anytime, okay, guys? It's also required by the Coast Guard that we show you how to put a life jacket on and where they're located, but you're not required to wear one at any time. They all come looking like this. The first step to using a life jacket is going to be to unclip the clip from the D-ring. Let the loose end go. Run to get to the Napali coast. We don't stop much between here and there. The reason for that is because we want to show you as much as we can in the short time that we have you that you cannot see by car. Once we get to the start of the Napali, we make periodic stops at key points of interest. It is a narrational tour, so we'll talk about the coastline, give you some fun facts. If you want to get up and move around for photos, we ask that you always use handles, always holding on when you're on a boat. At least 3 points of contact, meaning 2 feet in one hand. And if we're going at high speed or upwind, please stay seated, okay?
Aloha. Yeah, we did the kayak waterfall event, and our tour guide Zach said the reason why he's here and been here for as many years as he has, Napali Coast. There's the beginning. There's the beginning of the Napali Coast. Opportune time that comes from the south. This is the west side of the island. Okay, so our guide just told us that the water line that you can see and the tree line is where the storms will come up and hit. And because of the amount of salt that builds up, the trees cannot grow. So you can see how intense the storms do get here during the winter. We are backing up into the lava tube. Oh, there you go, right out there.
Hanalei State Park, the end of the road on the west side. A 5-mile dirt road to get to the beach, so be advised. A bumpy road. It's the longest white sandy beach in the state. It's almost the same length as Hanalei. A lot of it does go on the Pacific Missile Range facility.
Nice little pod right there.
Really?
Quite a few boats, to our left. There's going to be 2 more, 3 more that show up in the next hour. So please don't swim a few boats over. We want to be able to keep our eyes on you at all times. I do recommend coming up near the shallow stuff. A good rule of thumb, you can touch the bottom, try and get in a little deeper of water. Definitely don't walk on the reef. Please don't grab one of the sea turtles, of course. We're going to hand out gear. Once you get your fins, you'll be walking on the boat with your fins on. It's hard enough to walk on a boat without fins, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to get on the side of the boat, situate yourself with your gear, and then hop in the water.
Apple banana.
I've been here 5 weeks babysitting.
Okay, well.
To share with you guys today. It's been about a year since I moved here to Kauai from a faraway land of Buffalo, New York. I first came here really interested in learning more about agriculture. Here we have about 10 employees. Y'all got a chance to meet Halia this morning. Gabe you may have seen as well up at in the front here. We have about 10 employees, lots of cross training. We wear many hats. So I'm doing tours throughout the week, also helping out on the farm as well. It's on the farm I've really learned a lot about chocolate and lots of the other things we're growing. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. 46 acres, like I mentioned, 3,000 cacao trees. but we're a very diverse farm, as any good farm should be. Solid secondary crop is going to be vanilla. We have a great example of vanilla growing on the lanai right above your heads. Really, this is a vanilla vine, and right above you here are the vanilla beans. Yeah, right? They look like little green beans. But those are vanilla beans. We also have honey, very delicious honey, award-winning honey. We thought the honey was good. We sent a sample to the Big Island in 2019, and we took first place, People's Choice. But we're gonna try a little bit of that later. There hasn't been a competition since 2019. So of course, the chocolate is our main focus. We're really excited to share. We have some great news to share. In 2021, we were named top 50 best tasting chocolate in the world. Hawaii is the only state in the US where you can grow chocolate. We sent it here on our farm again. We have 46 acres. In all of Hawaii, we have about 250 acres of cacao. Now we're excited to share some of this award-winning chocolate with you all a little bit this morning, a little bit later. Also have some delicious tropical fruits prepared. Hopefully some unique tropical fruits you haven't tasted before. A little bit later this morning, we're going to do our more in-depth chocolate tasting, bring out your inner chocolate sommeliers. But I thought it would be a good way to start the morning if we have some taste testers willing and able. You guys up for a practice chocolate tasting? Yeah? All right, let's do it. I've been learning a lot about chocolate. I'm excited to share all of the things that I've learned with you guys. For example, did you guys know chocolate is a fruit? Did you know that? Don't let your dad forget. Very important piece of information. How many servings of fruit are we supposed to have a day? Does anybody remember? Okay, maybe we knew chocolate's a fruit. It's also a fermented fruit. So many delicious fermented foods, right? Now add chocolate to that list. But I'm gonna come around now. I'll give you each a sample cup with 2 pieces of chocolate in it. We'll take about 5 minutes to ourselves, and when we're all set, we'll meet over here under this Meyer lemon tree. And your little sample, the reason we let it melt on our tongue is because the fat in the chocolate is cocoa butter. And that melts at about body temperature. So letting it melt down in our mouth is really gonna release the flavor profile of the chocolate. Here in Hawaii, we're known for having a very fruity tasting chocolate.
How was that, Lisa?
Oh, good.
We're always
That's
coming up with
awesome.
new things here.
Very much like coffee.
We're gonna
Yeah.
try lots of things today. But before we get ready to head out on the tour, I just wanted to mention a couple things. Weather. It's looking pretty wet, but yeah, definitely pretty different from the East Coast for sure. Y'all can reach. Help yourself to some of these acerola cherries above us. The redder the better. Definitely check them before you eat them. They are organic. You want to make sure a bug didn't beat you to them. They do have little pits on the inside.
Vanilla, and boy does it smell
Vanilla
good.
It's an orchid. Of the 25,000
Cherries pulled off the
that
tree.
exist, vanilla is the only one that
Delicious.
vanilla. Welcome again to Lydgate Farms, everybody. Thought it would be a good place to start the tour. Right here behind me, we have some of our oldest cacao trees. Guys, great news. Chocolate grows on trees. You see this tree over here? This particular variety, it starts off this maroon color. As it ripens, it will lighten up into a more red or orange color. Flour. Pua, kitty kitty, pua, kitty kitty. Flour 10 cents, flour 10 cents, and the name stuck. This is one flour your neighbor will not be upset with you if you pick. The reason for that is the more we pick, the more we get. Y'all may be familiar, you guys can help yourself. Let's see if I can find it. These ones are a little bit small. Definitely very peppery flavor. Have some good ones back here too if anybody wants to try green ones.
Tastes like pepper.
Tastes like pepper.
Pepper.
A lot of the orchids.
Wow. Pepper.
These are our oldest cacao trees. We first planted these in 2002. We call this area our cacao laboratory. There are a lot of things we didn't know when we first planted these. We now know, for example, cacao grows best if you plant with about 8 to 10 feet between each tree. We didn't know that when we planted these. As you can tell, some of them are much closer together. On our newer orchards, we've corrected for this. They have much more space. With these ones, we have to be much more on top of the pruning now, making sure they're not growing so much into each other. So many different types of fruits and vegetables that grow here. The farmers markets, the people that work there are really nice. They'll often have samples of the fruits too, so you can try them before you purchase. If you do go, always a good idea, let them know how long you'll be here for, just so you don't get a fruit that won't ripen in time. I thought I'd start with the more familiar, and then we'll get progressively more weird. Sound good? Okay, so first off, we know this one, right?
Papaya.
Papaya, exactly. This is going to be a sunrise papaya. There are many different varieties that grow here. With this one, you're going to want to eat the orange flesh. The yellow skin you can toss into the trees. Okay, so I'll come around now with the white pineapple. And this one won't burn your mouth like the gold pineapple does. So you can eat an entire pineapple and you won't have a stinging mouth. And then the honey, do you want on the nuts or on the scoop?
Let's do. This is inspired by you.
That was a good idea, huh?
Great idea.
Add it to the tour. And then again, I went back again for another go of macadamia nuts.
Once they do that,
Okay, we were just
they'll make
informed on
piles.
this tour.
Usually pick
We're gonna
anywhere
eat
from
these.
500 up to a couple thousand of these
Oh my.
by hand. Once we collect all of them, have you all heard of these things called chocolate-covered macadamia nuts?
Yeah. Chocolate covered raisins.
Guess what we did? Protest. Oh yeah. I recommend protesting this one. So this is actually going to be the first ever all Hawaii chocolate-covered macadamia. Macadamia grown in Hawaii, roasted, covered in 55% Hawaiian-grown dark chocolate. When I heard this was the first ever all Hawaii, I felt so tricked. Hawaiian Host, for example, macadamia nut coming from Australia, chocolate coming from Africa, processed in Los Angeles, nothing to do with Hawaii. This is the first ever all Hawaii chocolate-covered macadamia. Mauna Loa, that's another brand. Their mac nut is coming from Hawaii. They're coming from the Big Island. The chocolate, however, is not coming from Hawaii. Coming from Africa. You can change your mind. It's okay. I can come back if you decide afterwards that you want to protest. These macadamia nuts are grown in Hawaii. Yeah, here we have this macadamia nut tree. We don't have enough macadamia nut trees on our property here.
Please,
These are
sir.
coming from the Big Island.
May I have some more?
Of course.
We protest.
I can tell.
I'm your number one protester. Don't forget.
Thank you.
You guys are in luck. I packed enough chocolate for 25 people.
So amazing. Yeah.
All right, here goes the milk chocolate. I'm a fan of the milk chocolate.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Sorry about that.
Do we need to clear our palate between the two?
We do have water in the back if you'd like to do that. Sometimes I have blind spots.
You're doing a great job.
So that was a milk
You
one.
like the dark chocolate.
I'm gonna eat
I
up.
did.
You like the milk chocolate. Any chocolate. We like both. We always thought it was
I'm gonna
about 2
cross,
to 1.
try to cross them and see the comparison. That was milk. This is dark.
Oh, okay. Going back and forth.
Okay, we're gonna try a lot more chocolate in a little bit. But for now, y'all can take a look at this.
Yeah.
The board here.
A little
You guys
heavier
haven't heard
taste
of this.
to
Dark
it.
chocolate is a health food. I know for me. Dark chocolate. So this one is going to be 155% chocolate.
Oh my.
We call this one a chocolate nerd. This is
gonna
one
be a
of the
nerd.
healthy shades. We have this in the gift shop as well.
So can we just call this Kendra? Because she's a nerd. Okay, when you pull into the park and ride, this is the parking lot. Check-in is done there. The shuttle comes in right there and heads out that way over there. But it looks like it's got some dirt parking over there. There's some parking on the other side, it looks like. Over where the Nene is. Oh, disappearing too. Anyways, this is the Haena State Park check-in. All right, here we go. We're on our way to Kauai Beach. This is right after the parking lot and being dropped off. You can see the walkway as we go. These are the taro root fields right on the trail. Okay, here we go. This is probably the most unsecure ground. All these little pods, but it's at the very end. It's 40 yards of pods at most. And Kauai Beach. Okay, we do have a monk seal down on the beach. Hopefully everybody understands you're supposed to stay clear of them. Okay, we're at Leongs Meat House. Okay, orders up.
You get the pork too?
This is behind Kuhio Highway in Kapa'a.
Grandma. So let's see if those look the same. Yes. Yes.
Well, we'll find out real soon which one's which. Okay, so poke, spicy poke, kalua, pork, rice, and salsa. And that is Grandma's special right there.
God.
So, 2 Grandma specials and a spicy. Here we go. Okay, after the first bite of the spicy poke, which is just incredible, just stupid. Why haven't I been here more often? Oh my. What do you guys think?
Unbelievable.
Okay, sorry, but I gotta get this done.
30 cents for breakfast.
Like
40
that,
cents for lunch.
liked it a lot. Okay, thank you for Hawaii Time telling us to come here. We'll check it out and give you our review too. Okay, we're inside the Lihue Kenji burger. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tables, and I'm sure there's takeout and so on. So, anyways, here we go.
Why not?
Well, that is the end of part 2 of our first week of 3 in the Hawaiian Islands. We hope you may have learned something from one or both of these videos. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to our First Time Travelers channel. We will have detailed videos of the activities we went on in Kauai, so look for those in the future Maui videos. On behalf of Steve, this is Lisa, and remember to keep on traveling.